Hello, beautiful people. Bonjour, bon après-midi, or bonsoir, mon amis. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Okay, let's try that again. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, my friends. Hello, are you going to say hi? Come on. Say hi. Aw, thank you, Angel, and hello from Angel as well. Welcome back to Shia's World. I want to first apologize for not uploading last week. I really do apologize about that. It's been something going on with my computer. I don't know what in the world is happening. The camera quality got jacked up somehow or another, and then just editing was just taking extremely long, and just everything else the editing was taking longer than it needed to, and it was just everything was just so out of whack. So I do apologize about that. But today I am going to be bringing you guys something a little bit different. I want to start doing every month, if I can remember. I wanted to show you guys just a few things that are accidentally vegan. For the non-vegans who are thinking about becoming vegan, and you're going like, well, vegans don't really eat anything. What do you just eat? Like fruits and veggies? Like, of course that's vegan. Well, there are other things that you can eat, you know, if you are one of those people who love your salad. You don't just have to put oil and vinegar on there, unless that's just what you want. If I'm not mistaken, I think Italian dressing. It's either Italian or French dressing. It's accidentally vegan. I could not find it in the store today. But another dressing, if you really like your oil and vinegar, you can always get Italian dressing. Yes, this is vegan. So if you're that type of person that loves your oil and vinegar, go for your Italian. Now usually when I use my Italian dressing, I use mine when I'm cooking. So it's not all oil and vinegar. Before I became vegan and I used to eat meat, I never fried my foods. If I did, I will say this, if I fried my foods, it was very rare, like very rare. But for the most part, I would bake my foods. And what I would do, I wouldn't use that many ingredients. I would season my meat that I'm going to use. And all I would put is like some melted butter and Italian dressing on it. Came out nice and juicy and just so delicious, full of flavors. So for the ones who don't want to become vegan, you can incorporate this into your cooking with whatever meat that you plan on using. But for my people who were thinking of becoming vegan and you love your oil and vinegar, you can enjoy Italian dressing. When it comes to pastas, now me, I love Italian food. I really do. I can eat it all day. I can eat it every day and will not get tired of it in the least of ways. So I picked up, now first of all of these things that I purchased, all these came from the Dollar Tree. So if you are on a budget, or you don't make that much money but you want to get more for your buck, go to the Dollar Tree. Like, it's possible to be vegan on a budget. It's when you start branching out into the all organic stuff that can become very expensive. I know I said in like video way back, like it can become expensive being a vegan, because it can. For people who want all organic, that's gonna cost a little bit more. Or for the ones who are, if it's just you, then it's not that bad. But if you're like, you know, buying for like a whole family, or, you know, like just a lot of people, it can become very expensive. So just be careful. You know, it's possible to feed a family on a budget. But for the ones who are just feeding themselves, it is very much possible to be a vegan on a budget. I buy the majority of my stuff from the Dollar Tree, so that when I go to the grocery store, I don't have that much to get. But if you want to eat your pastas, you can always get your delicious pasta sauces. And of course, like, they have like recipes on the back. Excuse me. You can veganize these. It is very possible to veganize these. But yeah, you can still eat your pasta. Watch out for the egg noodles, of course, but you can eat your pasta. It's certain things to look out for when you're looking for foods. But I still get my penne. I forget what else I got, but I have a lot of pasta that came from the Dollar Tree. Here's one thing that shocked me. What I will do, I will put either the list, I will make sure I put it over here to the side, like just have a, either on the side, or I'll have it like going across the screen, of like the things that are accidentally vegan. Like, it is kind of crazy but hilarious at the same time, the things that are accidentally vegan. This one really caught me by surprise, because I see this particular thing like in restaurants when they have salads and all this, and I'm just like, is it possible to get a salad without you putting chopped bacon? And it's always that one person who's just like so clumsy at the salad bar, and it's always like an olive in the lettuce, some bacon in the lettuce. You have to like go all the way on the other side to try not to get the bacon. You want the olive, but not that particular olive. So it's just like, what in the world? But I just happened to look at this list, and something really stood out to me on this list. For all my non-vegans out there that eat their salad and they love putting their bacon on there, their McCormick or whoever's, bacon you want to put on your bacon pieces, these things right here are accidentally vegan. So for all you non-vegans, you are eating vegan bacon bits on your salad. I had no idea that this was accidentally vegan. The first ingredient is textured soy flour. There's no real bacon in here. This is not real bacon. This is bacon that vegans would eat. So I was like, I have to get this. I don't eat salads like that, but when I do, I can put the bacon pieces on there. I don't have to go, oh crap, this idiot put these bacon pieces in my lettuce and I can't eat it. I actually can. I just find that just amazing. Another thing, like if you just want a snack or something, there are a lot of chips that are vegan. I just bought one yesterday. I didn't want to buy too many things of chips. I don't like to eat too much junk food like that, but every now and then I get a taste for chips. These Pringles are one of those things that are accidentally vegan. Now, I forgot to look for this other particular snack. I guess I was so exhausted and I just wanted to come home. Another thing I found out that is accidentally vegan are those Little Debbie, I'll put a picture right here, the Little Debbie glazed donuts. Those are accidentally vegan. There is no milk, no eggs, there's no dairy in there. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Little Debbie up in here making vegan donuts, and I don't have to make my own donuts. I can just get some from the gas station or get some from whatever convenience store that I'm in when I think about it. Thank you, Debbie, you looking out for your girl. Like, that to me was just so amazing. So there are a lot of things that vegans can enjoy if you have a taste for something, or you want to put some bacon bits on your salad, but you don't have the money to get the regular bacon, just go to your Dollar Tree and pick up some McCormick bacon bits or bacon pieces. Sprinkle it over your salad. Put your Italian dressing on there for all you oil and vinegar lovers. And eat your salad. You don't have to deprive yourself. You don't have to starve yourself. Like, I'm a different type of vegan. I'm not just going to sit here and call the non-vegans murderers and all of this, because that's a very, very harsh way to go about it. If you're trying to get people into becoming vegan, there's better ways to approach them with the situation, and I don't want to be one of those people who is just like, oh God, well, you're a murderer, you're constantly killing animals and you're eating their flesh and you're wearing their clothes and you're doing this and you're doing that. I don't want to sit here and be that graphic and just that rude. If that's the way you get your message across, then great for you, but I'm a different type of person and I don't like to be rude when it comes to getting people educated on certain things. I will do another video I think Wednesday. I will do a video Wednesday because this video will be up today. I'll do a video Wednesday on how I go about like my approach on veganism and why I became vegan, because so many people they see these different YouTubers and all of this. Now, I did not become vegan because of social media. I did not get my influence from watching the movies based on animal cruelty. That is not where I got my influence, but you guys will hear about that on Wednesday. But I don't want anyone to feel deprived of like foods and they feel restricted to, oh, I have to be an only raw vegan, or I have to just be a carb type vegan, or I have to be a junk food type vegan. I want you to be healthy. That's what I want. If I can get more people into veganism by showing them the different things that you can eat, like you can still eat good and whatever, but just remember, everyone's body is different. So just because this person over here is screaming at you and telling you to just shove a bunch of carbs down your throat, you do that and now you're gaining all this weight and you thought, oh, well, being vegan, I thought you're supposed to lose weight. Or this person over here is telling you that, oh, well, you should be raw all day, and now you have whatever. Everyone's body reacts to things differently. And I know I've said in my other vegan videos, you cannot do this cold turkey because it will affect your body. Just trying to do it cold turkey and you're not used to it and you're trying to be a perfect vegan. You really can't. You can't do this to yourself, because when you're trying to be that perfect vegan and everything is just tip top and you don't want to make any type of mistakes, that's when the eating disorders come in, and that's when the the people normally go, well, I no longer want to be vegan or this. Don't let other people and their success on how they got so skinny in 3 months or whatever, don't let that influence you to try and be vegan because you want to look like that person. Be vegan because you want to be healthy. Be vegan because you don't want to be cruel to animals. Be vegan for a purpose. Don't let that purpose be, oh, well, I want to look like her, or I want to look like him. Well, he's kind of ripped, I want abs like that. Or, you know, she has a toned booty, I want a booty like that. No, with a diet, that is why I do not say that I'm on a vegan diet, because to me a diet means that I'm going to go back to eating the way that I was eating before, just a little bit on the healthier side, but I'm still going to go back. I'm not going to go back to eating the way that I used to. I love the way that I eat now. I love the way that I feel, minus my allergies, because the pollen here in Georgia is stupid. But don't let other people and their bodies and how they got their body, don't let that sway you and go, oh, I want to be on a vegan diet because I want to look like that. With any diet, you still have to exercise. You can look for whatever kind of miracle drug you want, but if you want to be healthy, you still need to, you know, incorporate healthy things. Stretch before you exercise. Drink plenty of water. Eat some fruit every now and then. If you start to cramp, eat a banana. Apparently cherries are good for cramping. Yeah, cherries are also good for cramping. I don't like cherries at all, so I'll go for a banana before I reach for a cherry. But you know, like certain things will help you if you experience cramps, or you know, your muscles are just extremely tight. You cannot just get out there and just go for a run and you've never done it before. You have to stretch. You have to make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Eat some fruit every now and then. You don't have to eat it, you know, as much. If you're not used to eating fruit and you don't really care too much for it, start small. Buy like the cans of peaches or whatever. If you don't really want to eat a regular peach, it takes baby steps. So I want people to learn about veganism. I don't want to just shove everything at your face and call you every ungodly name under the sun. Like, that is not the type of vegan that I am, and I've never wanted to be that type of vegan. And honestly, if I were to like look at some of these people on social media, I don't think I would be vegan for them. Like, I could not do it because they influenced me. Because some people go about it in the wrong way, and I'm just like, everyone is different. Everyone is gonna have their own opinion. Some people will not care that, you know, you go on these animal farms and they're mistreated, they're, you know, tortured. Some people just don't care. They're gonna continue to do what they're gonna do. So I try to make a more broad speech when I talk about eating habits. I include the non-vegans as well, because there are going to be some people who they will never become vegan. They will never become vegetarian or paleo or whatever. All they want to eat is whatever they want to eat. Well, paleo, they still eat like eggs and meat and whatever, but vegetarian and vegan, like, there are some people who are just always going to be carnivores. Like, that's just going to be their thing. So I make it kind of broad, and I include them as well, because you can be healthy if that's what you want to do. But we as vegans, we want what's best for the environment. We want what's best for the animals. That's why we became vegan, or at least that's what I hope you became vegan. That's why I became vegan, was because of the animals and their mistreatment. Well, alright, I think I would oh goodness, it's very emotional for me. But anyhow's, I basically wanted to come on and like give you guys a little heads up on some things that you did not know that were accidentally vegan. A lot of these things that you can buy from your Dollar Tree. Like, you don't have to go into the most expensive store in the world to get these things. You can go in your Dollar Tree and get these items and just incorporate them with your meals, with your whatever. So just take heed, be cautious on who you get your influence from. Don't let, like I said earlier, don't let other people's success and everything, don't let that just be the reason why you want to become vegan. It has to be more to it than that. Because if that's the only reason you want to become vegan is to be skinny, then you may as well just like keep eating meat. Just don't fry your foods, just bake everything, eat more steamed veggies with your meats and whatever, and just leave veganism alone, because it's not just about looking skinny or looking ripped. It's more to it than that. But outside of that, I love each and every one of you beautiful, beautiful people. Thank you so very much for tuning in. If you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe by clicking on my picture in the corner, or you can click on my picture over here. Make sure you check out my latest videos. It will be right over here. But I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much to all my new subscribers. I really do appreciate it. I love you all, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!